Hi, it's Jackie. Here's a new episode of Badass Superstar Selling Show. You want to be my guest? Click on the link below. Hope you enjoy the episode. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Jackie Rainforth and Jeff Cameron from DragonCore. We are so excited to have you here today. Our first segment was all about his incredible product for the healthcare industry, for dental industry, called Dragon Tooth. And you know what's really exciting for me here, Jeff? I gotta tell you, when people say software, I go, right? But I have to tell you, you've got the knack. You talk both, like you can talk to me about this. I learned so much about software and how incredible this stuff is. I tell you, this guy's amazing. He's really amazing. Today we're gonna talk about DragonCore, the company. Jeff, can you tell us all about it? Tell us more.
Yep, so DragonCore was formed, we built it in 2019. I was doing a bunch of work with some developers in public health in Ontario. And we had come up with this idea with some of the dentists I had worked with for Dragon Tooth. So that's when we started to build this company and the product, and things worked really well. And like you said, the ability to talk about solutions with people and my developers who are amazing. I have some really strong developers that are the best I've met.
Wow.
So we all work really well together. So it's been a really good solution that keeps rolling, keeps happening for us.
Oh, great. So tell me about, you've talked about your developers, talk about Canada. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so what's happening is we're hiring in Canada. So all the developers we want are in Canada. And what's kind of fun is SAIT actually has a program for exactly the specific types of development that we do. And we're kind of not quite bleeding edge, but definitely leading edge.
Wow.
So the development that we do is rapid, and the way that we do it is not really common in the way that the industry is now.
Okay. And for those of you who don't know, SAIT is the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology here in Calgary, Alberta. So they have a great technology program, and it's great that you're taking Canadian youth and really tapping into that amazing, talent that we have here in Canada. And again, I know that even Calgary, there's just a tremendous growth in the software industry and in IT and in tech. And it's great that everybody, is kind of from Calgary and based in Calgary, and this whole market is really growing here. And you are the finest example of that.
Yeah, so, that's exactly one of the reasons why we're in Calgary, is because, like you said, it's one of the up and coming places. And I'm really excited to be on the leading edge of that wave.
Well, we in Calgary are excited about the diversification of all of that. So, so thank you. So Jeff, I hear that DragonCore is really unique and different, that they are super customer service focused.
Yep, so what we've done is all of our developments and the way that we operate is through the customer. So we're always in touch with them, we're dealing with them from the ground up. We have meetings almost daily when we're building something, and we're always focusing on exactly what they want and what they need.
And that's important, because selling today is all about, the customer. And so often we get, caught up in our businesses and we just do the same old, and we forget that really it's about serving them. And, and today with selling, it is so important that focus is about them. And you guys knock it out of the park when it comes to customer service. And what else?
Yeah, it's really easy for technology to get away from the people.
Yes.
It's really easy when you're a tech company to just build what you think is right, but it never works out.
Right.
You always need to base it on the people, because they're the ones you're helping. The technology is the tool, it isn't the driver.
Right. And sometimes too, in selling, I often talk about the product dump. And I know that, for a lot of software companies, they'll go in and they give too much information instead of just sitting there and saying, hey, what do you need? And then just focusing solely on what the client needs. They kind of overwhelm. And for people who aren't techie like me, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like overwhelm, right? Oh, we can do this and this and this and this and this. And you guys are so great about really just, giving clients exactly what they need. I mean, your software can do a bazillion things more, but you focus in on providing the solution that the client's looking for. And I just think that is so important. You guys, this guy is amazing. I cannot tell you how great DragonCore is and how great his products are. So anyway, Customer service focus, that's what we're looking for. Now, another area that I want to touch on, and Jeff, I have to put this out there. When, I'm talking to my friends and we're looking at software, do you know how sometimes you sign up for software and, you pay so much a month and da-da-da-da-da. You can never get a hold of anybody. You pay and it's not even the money. That's not even the part. But now I know my friends and I have had this conversation where we're looking for technology companies where you can actually get a hold of a person. I know, get a hold of a person where you can talk to them. Tell me about that in DragonCore.
Yeah, so there's a lot of solutions in the market where you can go online, and if you're a small or medium or large size business, you can put a project online and you can get them to bid for it. You can end up with people all over the world, and the talent pool is amazing, and there's a lot of capability. The problem is that because it's the world, there's a lot of lack of capability. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of communication issues. Language issues. Collaboration is usually really weak. Mm-hmm. Now, everyone can say, well, using those types of sites is much less for cost. Cost is a little bit more when you're dealing with people in Canada because we all have a cost of living, we have wages, and
but that's okay.
Because what you're doing is you're getting what you need.
Right.
So, spending $10 on something that doesn't work compared to $20 on something that is exactly what you expected, and the ability to change it. And another really big piece with those types of solutions is once it's over, you pretty much are out. Yeah. And you need to bid again, and you need to find new people, and you need to work. The other problem is if you don't like what's going on, you almost have a complete lack of ability to make changes or, first of all, change the project from who you're using. Mm-hmm. And, the flexibility is really weak there. Yeah. So it's all based on price usually.
Yeah, well, and that's the problem. And this is the thing I think with selling today is that people are willing to pay more for what they're getting in terms of service. I want to be able to pick up a phone and phone someone if I'm struggling, or if I have a question, or if I need that question answered immediately. I want to be able to pick up a phone. I don't want to have to hit a little chat and hope and pray that they come back to me with an answer and it's the right answer for what I'm looking for. Or do you know what I mean? That drives me crazy. And I know these software companies, and I'm not, there are large software companies out there, but it's so frustrating. And I personally look for those companies like yours where you can actually talk to somebody and you have that customer service support that people are looking for today. And I know for me, I will pay more for that. And I know from, my selling experience that people are willing to pay more. And not to say that yours is more, but to say that is an important offering that people need today, and it's something that you offer at DragonCore, right?
Yeah. So what we do is the really important piece is you have access to the solution, you have access to the developer and the analyst that's helping build the solution, and access with me because I manage and handle kind of the top level of all these projects.
Right, and you're the go-between because you can talk to people like me, and you can talk.
A lifetime of tech, so I get most of it.
Well, I was impressed. You can talk to me about tech, and I get it, and I'm so excited about it. I know that you, anyway. But no, it's really important, and I think that's one of the biggest benefits that DragonCore offers, guys, is their Canadian support, Canadian timelines in terms of, you're not talking to someone at odd hours of the night. You've got that access. It's Canadian talent. And wow, I mean, it's just benefit for you in terms of providing you with great solutions.
Yeah, one more really quick piece about that as well is some people might not realize, but the development is a massive industry, and there's a billion different solutions of how you do things and how you write them. Mm-hmm. And what we're doing is the way that we build them and the software and the technology that we use is what I believe is much better than most people that are developing solutions now.
Oh, well, we're going to talk about that in our next segment. So here we go, guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining us for this segment. And thank you, Jeff Cameron. Please tell us, how can you get a hold of DragonCore?
So DragonCore is dragoncore.ca on the web.
There you go, guys. dragoncore.ca. Please reach out, find out more, and guess what? You can talk to somebody. Just saying. So in our next segment, we'll be talking, we have 2 more segments. We'll be talking about public health and DragonCore, and we will also be talking about the strategy behind the development that these guys use, and the incredible benefits of getting custom design software through DragonCore. So we'll talk to you soon. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Listen, if you want to subscribe, you can follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We have new content coming out every day. You don't want to miss it.